practicing this section at home, this melody is not only very popular, it's also the most prominent part of this entire page, right? So what I would really recommend you do is
他可能弹得太快了，对不？
不是弹得太快太慢，其实慢和快，因为他这首曲子他很熟悉，所以他弹的稍微快一点也没问题。但是呢，最重要的就是他不管弹得快或者慢，他得能顺的弹出来。要是说他不管弹得快或者慢，他中间老在那，哎呀，我这个地方我老出错，或者那个地方我记不着是什么音，那我们就练那个地方，因为他要是最好弹慢，因为慢是就是最容易的。但是呢，他要是能弹快，但是他一气儿都能弹出来的话 ，great, right? I don't really care.
就是他现在先不要弹那么快。
Yeah, so, right, so any metronome or metronome app, right? So all you gotta do is just 1 and 2. I don't really care if you do it fast or slow, but the most important thing is I need you to get basically from here all the way down to here, and then here's like a little checkpoint if you want a breather, right? But basically you should be able to do this whole thing without having to take a big pause and look for notes, right? So if I play it, I'm gonna go a little faster so we don't spend too much time here, but I could have done that at 80, I could have done that at 60, I could have done that at 256, right? The point is I didn't stop, I didn't slow, I didn't break. So when you're practicing this at home, I want you to, especially because this is new fingering, I want you to practice your right hand until it's smooth, right? Until you can say, I can do this whole half page without needing to stop and figure out what's wrong. And when you're practicing, and if you're like, for example, here is a pretty hard part because you have to reach up and then switch quickly. So if you're like, okay, I'm always getting stuck on this part, maybe just practice that part like 10 times and then try again. Does that make sense? Okay. So yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, the next part is going to be kind of frustrating to practice because they're all octaves. And I'm just gonna tell you from experience, with octaves, you are just going to have to rely on muscle memory, right? Only 1 and 5. So for the octaves, whenever you get to the octaves, it's very important that you really practice so your hand knows exactly where to go. And so I would even say it is probably a good idea to play it slower than you want, because have you ever heard like La Campanella before? Makes it flow. Keep going. muscle memory. Yeah, exactly. I just did that so many times that my arm just knows exactly how much to move. And you're gonna have to do some of that for these octaves. Okay. OK，很好很好。